was born and raised in Lebanon. I moved to Israel in 1984 and became a news anchor based out of Jerusalem, working out of Binyanei Ha'umah. And that's where I met my American husband.
Brigitte, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, the polls are in and the Palestinians have spoken.
קוראים לה בריג'יט גבריאל, היא אחת הלוחמות הנחושות, מגינה על ישראל בזירה האמריקנית, לא חוששת לחייה ולא חוששת להתעמת.
3 in 4 Palestinians support Hamas's massacre of October 7th. 98% of the respondents said October 7th slaughter made them feel prouder of their identity as Palestinians. The attackers on October 7th wore cameras to record every act of torture and used it as a badge of honor, posting it on their website, proud of their savagery.
Listen, my dear, we are in the middle of an alarm.
בשבוע שעבר, באחד הלילות, כשאני עושה את דרכי בתום יום עבודה מירושלים לתל אביב, דיברתי עם בריג'יט בשיחת זום.
וואו. תעצור בצד. Stay with me.
Okay.
You're sharing with me a very special moment.
You want to reschedule for another day? I want you to be safe.
I'm safe. I am
sorry you have to live like this. You know, Americans have no idea what it's like to live like this day to day.
החות'ים פחות התלהבו מהשיחה.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Be careful.
והזעקה פילחה את כביש מספר 1.
The missile was intersected. Okay, my dear. So we start. Sorry.
What a life. I think Blinken, I think Biden are over their heads. They have no idea what they're talking about. Nobody should tell Israel what to do. The situation with Iran, Israel was doing all the work. Israel was doing all the attack. We need to stand up with Israel to win. This is our fight and we must win it.
I saw you are debating and fighting for Israel, and I said to myself, what is your motivation, Brigitte Gabriel?
Being a Lebanese raised in Lebanon and seeing the atrocities that we went through during the war, we know how much our enemy hates us, and we know exactly their true colors.
I come from a little town in southern Lebanon called Marjayoun. We heard of the massacres and we knew our days were numbered. We knew as Christians, if we go to the Jews and beg for help, the Jews are not going to slaughter us because we had more shared values with them than we had with the Muslims.
Americans have no idea about the barbarity, the hatred of a radical majority Islamic Middle East towards the minority Christians and Jews. So watching what's happening in Israel right now, how can anybody not stand up and do something? The brainwashing started happening at the university, brainwashing our students who have been fed a steady diet of hate and resentment against Israel, against America.
It is an honor to be with you here tonight to tell you, to warn you.
דווקא הצעיר שלא היסס לדבר, צ'רלי קירק, נרצח בשל דעותיו.
We are seeing a little bit of an awakening in the United States where those who were opposing people like me and vilifying people like me who were sounding the alarm are now waking up to say, you know what? Maybe Brigitte Gabriel was right. Maybe she was making a point. And now is the time to wake up and fight it.
השאלה היא איך ישראל יכולה בכלל להתמודד עם תהליכים מהסוג הזה.
I was having this conversation with somebody just this morning, about 2 hours ago. And he was telling me how, especially the young generation of Americans, anybody under the age of 35, do not stand on the side of Israel, actually believe Palestinian lies, are buying Palestinian lies.
So what should we do?
A liberal Jewish community in America need to start by not designating conservatives as the enemy, even though the Jewish community woke up after October 7th. But a lot of them still loathe conservatives. They do not want to work with conservatives. They consider conservatives as a pariah. A lot of them do not want to have anything to do with Charlie Kirk or with anybody that follows Charlie Kirk. And so I think the Jewish community in America at large has a very important decision to make, which will affect its future. Either they adjust with their outlook and stop working with their enemy, trying to suck up to their enemy, cozy up to their enemy, or stand strong with allies who already are on the side of Israel and make a strong unit to stand up and defend and fight the propaganda.
How can you describe the weather, the political weather towards Israel?
Worldwide opinion of Israel and the Jews has really shifted to such a scary point that we are exactly where we were prior to World War II.
ההלוויה של קירק הפכה למגה אירוע. היא עצמה הויבה לא פעם.
After the murder of Charlie Kirk, are you afraid? Do you feel that you have to be maybe more careful?
I have been threatened by the Islamists and the radicals for the last 20 years. I built my home in 2008 and it has a bomb-proof room and a bullet-proof room. I basically have a shelter in my house just like Israelis. Unfortunately, it was actually a Jewish person that revealed my home address where I had to flee my home and hide because they were so far to the left, they would rather seeing me killed instead of me seeing me speaking up in defense of Israel and talking about the issues they talk about. When I was talking about radical Islamic terrorism and when I was talking about the Muslim Brotherhood and when I was talking about the radicalization of the Muslim students in America and the radical Islamists we are importing, nobody wanted to have anything to do with me. They thought if we can just avoid talking about radical Islam and terrorism and not mention the Muslim Brotherhood and, everybody will leave us alone, they'll forget us. It's unfortunate, but that has been my reality for years. For me, nothing has changed.
Brigitte Gabriel, what shall I tell you? Thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My prayers are with the Israeli people. My heart is with the Israeli people. And I vow to you that you are not alone.
Toda rabba, toda.
Thank you. Have a great day.